Hey everyone, it's Final Round and welcome to Tuesday. We have a very large slate. I'm going to hop right into these picks. What I did was right after I got off work, I didn't have any lines, so I put down some matchups that I liked. And then I went to my boxing workout and came back to see if any lines were out, and there were a lot of lines out. So I compared them to the matchups that I had with the notes, and I ended up with a lot of lines that I liked. So it's going to be a lot more picks than you normally see in a video. So you're going to see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. So there will be a link in the description that'll take you straight to Outlier. That'll give you a 7-day free trial if you want to check it out. And I do want to mention the teams that are on a back-to-back. We're going to have the Nets on the road against the Magic. The Knicks will be at home against the Pelicans. The Pistons on the road against the Bulls. And then the Heat will be on the road against the Blazers. And Jimmy Butler should be back from his suspension. So first pick, I'm taking a look at the Thunder Rockets game. They just played against each other, and I had the matchups down for Jalen Williams. I had him down for 5th most points against the power forward position, 2nd most rebounds, and then 6th most assists. And then I took a look at his lines, and I really liked where his assist line was at, over 4.5 assists. He's gone over this in 6 out of the last 7 games. And he went over this against the Rockets just a couple of days ago with 5 assists. He has been passing the ball a lot more and becoming more of a distributor. He's had some really big scoring games as of late, but Chet Holmgren has kind of stepped up and become a very lethal scorer himself. So you don't know if it's going to be a Jalen Williams game or a Chet Holmgren game. Either way, his assists, he's been going over this with his averages. And my second pick is going to be Jabari Smith Jr., over 8.5 rebounds. The Thunder give up the 15th most rebounds to the power forward position, and you might be saying, well, that's kind of in the middle. That's not great. Jabari Smith Jr. against the Thunder this year is averaging 17.5 rebounds against them, and that's in 2 games. So he had a 18 rebound game and a 17 rebound game against them, and he's gone over this in 6 out of the last 8 games. You just see his rebound has just been going up and up and up, and I really like where this 8.5 line is, and this will most likely get bumped up. You're probably going to see this at 9.5. So I really like Jabari Smith Jr. in this matchup where he just seems to find where the ball's going against the Thunder. So if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We did hit 30,000 subscribers. I'm going to think of some type of giveaway or something special to do for 30,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, and thank you so much. If you guys could you please leave a comment on the video? You could just put 30K, and that helps get this video out there for more people to see. And thank you to the people who do comment. This next pick is going to be Chet Holmgren. So I had him down for Houston, gives up the 3rd most blocks and the most 3-pointers made to the center positions. So taking a look at his blocks line, it was at 2.5. He's gone over this in 4 out of 5 games. And against Houston, he has 6 blocks and 3 blocks. So I like that line. And then I look at his 3-pointers, where they're giving up the most 3-pointers made to the center position. He's gone over his 1.5 3-point line 8 out of the last 10 games. And he had 5 3-pointers in the last game against them. So liking both of these lines, you definitely take your pick on which ones you want to go with. This next pick is DeJounte Murray. With Trae Young out, DeJounte Murray, everyone's going to be looking at him. The Jazz give up the 12th most rebounds to the point guard position and the 2nd most assists to the point guard position. And as soon as I got to this line, it was already bumped up by 1. So I saw rebounds and assists at 15.5. This is at plus 105 now since it's been bumped up. He's hit this in 2 out of 6 games with Trae Young out. So if you want to go for plus money, you can go with the rebounds and assists. I much prefer this at 14.5 for him with the way that he's been playing. The one that I would go with is the better matchup, the 2nd most assists to point guards. At 8.5, I like the over on that. He's hit this in 4 out of 6 games with Trae Young out. And then rebounds, if you really want to try for plus money, at plus 120, you'll see his last 3 games with Trae Young out. He's hit this, and that's at 6.5, and he's gone over this in 3 out of 6 games with Trae Young out. So safe play is assist at 8.5, and then if you're on a sports book and want to try some plus money, you could go with the other plays. So his next place is going to be on the other side of things for Utah. Colin Sexton playing the shooting guard position. The Hawks give up the second most points and the fifth most assists to the shooting guard position. For his points and assists, they put that at 23.5 at -125. He's gone over that in 6 out of the last 10 games. If I had to pick one of these, because his assists has been off and on, if I had to pick one of them, it would be 17.5 points. I like the over on that. He's gone over in 7 out of 10 games and 75% of his last 20 games, and that's at -115. That's if you just need a single stat, because I know some people can't combine different stats. And sticking with Utah, this is an interesting one. John Collins against the Hawks. So I did research to see if there was kind of some bad blood there, and I did find that there was some bad blood there. So he will be in Atlanta. He did say that the Hawks were stunting his growth, and with Utah, he liked that he was on a low ego team, taking a shot at them, saying that the Hawks have very high egos. So bad blood there for John Collins. He's slotted in as the center right now, but Walker Kessler will come in and he'll move to the power forward position. Hawks give up the 7th most rebounds to the center position, so you could definitely take a look at his rebounds, which is at 9.5. But if you do rebounds, assists, you make it 10.5. That's -129, and he's gone over that in 8 out of the last 10 games. So I do like rebounds plus assists. Now, when he's at the power forward position, the Hawks give up the 6th most points, the 10th most rebounds, and the 4th most assists to the power forward position. So you could go with PRA over 25.5. That's at -119. He's gone over this in 7 out of the last 9 games. And like I said, there's a lot of bad blood here. First time playing against the Hawks in Atlanta, said some things back and forth. I could see him playing hard or the Hawks trying really hard to shut him down. It goes one way or the other in these type of scenarios. And I have a few more picks for you guys, but I do want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Sleeper will do it up to $500. There'll be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo codes, and thank you to anyone who uses those promo codes. So his next pick is going to be Kristaps Porzingis up against the Sixers. The Sixers give up the 6th most points to the center position, and this game is slotted to be a blowout. There's very high blowout potential here, but his points line came in at 19.5. He's gone over this in 5 out of the last 7 games. This is at -110, and he had 29 against them earlier this year. And if you're on a sports book and you want to take a shot at some plus money, he is a fast starter most of the time, and at +105 you can take him at 6.5 first quarter points. He's gone over this in 7 out of 10 games. This next pick is going to be Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I like his rebounds over 7.5 rebounds. I was surprised it was this low. The Dallas Mavericks are giving up the 6th most rebounds to the power forward position, and he's gone over in 9 out of the last 10 games and 79% of games on the season. This will definitely get bumped up to at least 8.5. There was one player who didn't have a line that I liked, and it was Kobe White up against the Detroit Pistons, who will be on a back-to-back. They give up the 4th most points and the 9th most assists to the point guard position, and he's been averaging 20.5 points and 5 assists over the last 5 games. So definitely keep an eye out where his lines come out at against Detroit. And those are all the notes that I wrote down. I wanted to make it 10 players instead of 9. So I went looking on Outlier, and one popped up immediately, and I was like, wow, this is a good play. And it's Jonathan Kuminga over 2.5 assists at -110. The Wizards give up the 2nd most assists to the power forward position, and he's gone over this in 8 out of the last 10 games. A really good spot for Jonathan Kuminga. The line is really low. He got 3 assists last time he played the Wizards. So since I had all this information and I did all this research, I did not look into money lines for this video, even though I said I was going to. I do want to get some sleep and get this out earlier. That's why I did all these notes, and it ended up being a lot more picks than I normally do. If you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can hop on in there, and there's conversation going on about the lines all day long. And if you guys do well with these picks and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel. And thank you to the people who do donate. And to mention the picks I had yesterday, Tyrese Halliburton, it looks like he did not go over assist. I think the back-to-back for him, he might be injured a little bit because he didn't play as much as he normally does. He shot horribly. The back-to-back really hurt Tyrese Halliburton, so he did not go over assist. Miles Turner played a really good game. I'm pretty sure he hit points and rebounds. Scotty Barnes, I did mention if you do want to take his triple-double, if you're willing to take it, he's got a shot at it with the way he's been playing, and he did get that triple-double. Jalen Brunson did hit his first quarter points. Pacheco is at 10 points right now, and he looks like he's going to hit his full game points. He did not hit his first quarter points. Precious Achiuwa had an offensive rebound and missed a putback layup to go over first quarter points. So he missed that one. I was staring at that Scotty Barnes triple-double. I knew it was going to be close. I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. So that's what they say, scared money don't make money. So missed out on the Scotty Barnes triple-double. But I hope someone saw that and took a shot on him and hit that. But overall, 30,000 subscribers. I was just looking at it, and I went back to some of my older videos, and I saw the difference a year has made with me on the camera. I was kind of just laughing at myself, the way I was talking, and it was just a little bit interesting to watch the evolution of this channel and everything. And I appreciate everyone who's been here since the beginning, everyone who's joined along the way, and everyone who's going to be there as this continues to grow. So good luck with your betting. God bless you all. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.